Another amateur cosmology idea. The nature of dimensions, cosmic origins in a universe of just dimensions. The physicalist interpretation of mass energy formations and origins, or genosology, has the incompleteness problem in several ways. Kurt Gödel described mathematical incompleteness, the context of a universe in which ideas of shape and form are created by humans, hopefully not just living on a zoo planet, provides the opportunity to explore logic as well as proximal mass energy from which inferences and intuitions may be constructed. W.V.O. Quine in Philosophy of Logic, on page 88, second edition, wrote about constructivism in the context of deviant logic. Constructivism in mathematics is the concept that, quote, affirming the existence of things without showing how to find one, unquote, is frowned upon. We might find this issue with extra dimensions, universes, and string theory or M-theory hypothetical objects such as membranes. A part of the skepticism that arises is caused regarding string and multiverse theories based on the time invested without generating substantial quantum mechanical or quantum gravitational theory advances. Since Weinberg's era, material discovery has slowed way down. Superstring theory has brilliant math, though so far its constructions seem to be in the imaginary realm and not to correlate to quantum field theory knowledge of real things directly. Witten's work and that of others may yet produce physical insights that expand the knowledge of the quantum mechanical world. If there are other approaches to cosmology, the universe and superstring context may be distracting or diverting the efforts of another generation of theorists. Early in the 20th century, a Catholic priest, Lemaitre, invented Big Bang theory and Guth spliced on and inflaton auxiliary to help balance the math accounts in the early 1980s. So it plausibly fit the observable evidence of the recessional velocity of space-time and of the equations of relativity regarding the origin of the universe. Yet the entire criteria could be wrong. When those fundamental premises are accepted as such, then I believe the math theories used to reconcile things like quantum cosmology or M-theory constructions with quantum field theory perhaps move toward a particular direction with a given set of basic assumptions about what is, and those assumptions can be wrong. I haven't any particular cosmological theory of an alternative nature to offer. I have one cosmological idea that would provide a dimensional alternative to a Big Bang and the inflation theories the way it is, with a different motivating origin. Here is one other, and it's simply an amateur speculation, I'm not a physicist. This is one other alternative cosmological origin theory of a physical nature, and of course there could be an infinite number of physical cosmological origin theories made based upon the observable facts of the cosmos. Instead of a Big Bang or an inflation faster than light caused by some given force originating at a point, in the beginning there were dimensions. The universe was simply dimensions. The nature of dimensions is that they may be fully extended logically in all directions and have an infinite value, rather than being tight little wrapped up things that are incidental aspects of mass and energy. Dimensions are themselves extremely important and of a different nature than mass, energy, space, or time. Dimensions have an ongoing, continually existing infinite velocity. They can never be anything less than infinite. And there could be 100 billion trillion dimensions existing, all possible dimensions. Mass and energy, when it originates, when it's thrown in whatever way, into the dimensions of the universe, occupy only a few, perhaps 4. For dimensions to be anything less than infinite would require that they may be some sort of potential awaiting a fulfillment, of potential. In a sense, all potential would be subdimensional. Into the field of all dimensions, a mixture of space-time was added, or spoken, in whatever way one could choose to characterize the contribution of something other than dimensions into the universe of dimensions. It could be simply waveforms that was able to, an independent value, able to introduce twists, constructions, shape, or form into dimensions, such that it would cascade a process of subdimensional characteristics into it. Here I must use analogies to describe the material of space-time mass energy. It's going to be concrete dust, because I just don't have any idea what it would be. The Word of God could add whatever in whatever way. Into the infinite velocity, actualized dimensional universe, featherweight dust of space-time mass energy was added at a point and hurled along at an infinite speed for a fraction of a second. As it took on weight with the water of the dimensional universe, the dimensions themselves acting as something like water upon that whatever it was, dust or shape or form or protocol that was added, the light dust took on an apparent weight like concrete powder with water added. It began to resemble mass energy and to develop the knowable characteristics of heavier, slower than infinite speed mass energy. And of course, it slowed down markedly. Because of its initial disposition, it occupied just given portions of dimensions. Yet after 7 billion years, it began to accelerate again with the universe field of all possible dimensions as renormalized into the ambient infinite speed slowly. From any given starting point in which space-time mass energy was dropped into the dimensional field, it would accelerate at infinite speed in all possible directions or dimensions away from the point of origin. Because the mass energy is not dimensional itself, yet occupies some dimensions, and in fact may be of a concentrated, possibly infinite character for itself and extensible only by introduction into a transcending dimensional field, it would not have implicitly the characteristic infinite speed of full extension of dimensions, including time. Time progresses from A to B, it seems, rather than existing at all points simultaneously as would full dimensions. That would be one flaw in my amateur theory here. Well, enough of this dimensional theory, alternative account of the inflation and Big Bang. If the dimensional approach were right, then the use of an inflaton and Big Bang context instead of using M theory to attempt to explain the forces of nature would have a wrong foundation, fundamentally, even though it produced elegant math.